It was a brutal loss for the Sun Devils last Saturday against USC on the road. This week, they'll try to bounce back against California at home as the offense attempts to get back on track.
Our whole mindset was to try to slow the game down by running the ball some and be efficient in the passing game. And then when Frank went down, as you mentioned, some young players had to play. And, we only threw it 23 times. And you're not going to, 23 passes, I mean, it's going to look like that, to be quite honest, right? When you only throw it 23 times.
Last year, ASU beat number 15 ranked Cal 24-17 after 3 touchdowns from running back Eno Benjamin. Coach Antonio Pierce expects a similar game with much of the Golden Bears players returning on offense and defense.
We think if they're healthy and ready to go, we expect them to throw the ball and be able to run it. They have a very talented running back, number 34, who does an outstanding job. Offensive line is a veteran group as well. Some big receivers on the outside. No different than what we saw last week. So we expect to play.
One of the concerns coming into the weekend is if the game will even be played on Saturday. Several California players had to quarantine last week after coming in contact with someone who tested positive for COVID-19, forcing the postponement of their game against Washington. ASU and Cal are continuing to practice, but the rise of coronavirus cases has Coach Herm Edwards worried.
We've been fortunate right now. Our team has been in a pretty good bubble. But I'm nervous. I think every coach is nervous right now when you look at the report of how this thing is going. It's going in a bad direction.
The defense against USC recorded 3 turnovers and were able to contain the Trojans' offense for most of the game. But there is still room for improvement heading into the matchup against the Golden Bears.
But I think for the most part, those guys were flying around. We had 11 hats at times on the ball. You have to keep rallying. You like to see the run defense. That kind of shocks us a little bit that they were able to run the ball at times during the game. So we can fix those things going forward. We feel confident as we move on.
The Sun Devils will take on the California Golden Bears this Saturday, November 14th in Tempe with a 8:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time kickoff. For Inferno Intel, I'm Zachary Larsen.